JoJo reference.
Also, where's my fucking money? I just seen it behind you.
Oh.
You know, Family Guy?
Yep. Anyway. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so this movie, did you like it? Certainly a good one, don't I?
Short answer, we're going to have an intervention one of these days.
Yeah, for you.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I feel like an intervention is also needed for somebody who likes this movie.
Yeah, pretty much. Not me, but,
yeah.
Like, okay. This is an interactive movie.
Yeah.
Did you actually interact with the movie when you watched it?
No.
like, imagine watching this, being one of imagine kids in the theater doing this, and then whatever movie is playing in the next room is hearing all these kids scream. Like, why would you release a movie like this in theaters?
I mean, if it were released, like, direct to video, I could see it. If it were...
This is pure direct to video slop.
Yeah.
But this is the theatrical release, and this is cool actors.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, oogieloves in the Big Balloon Adventure.
Yeah. The Big Balloon Adventure.
The Big Balloon Adventure.
The oogieloves. Anyway. The balloon. Anyway, the oogieloves in the Big Balloon Adventure, also more commonly referred to as simply the oogieloves, which, by the way, when I was searching for this movie earlier, I kept wanting to call it the oogieloves.
That was the oogieloves.
Yeah. Tangentially. Yep. Tangentially related, before we continue, don't let Robert Rodriguez see this movie, or else we will get a Floop spinoff. Anyway. Is a 2000...
You remember this, motherfucker?
Oh my God, that's ancient.
Yeah, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
Oh my God, many mornings and many nights on good old Cubo. I'll have to talk about Cubo sometime, but anyway. Back to this abomination. Is a 2012 American interactive educational children's musical adventure fantasy comedy. That's a nice collection of pronouns.
Yeah, it like checks none of them too.
Yeah. I mean,
what's this movie?
Interactive. Well, I mean, I guess they got that. Educational. I didn't learn anything from it. Children's. What children would be entertained by this? Musical. Barely qualifies as music. Adventure. What adventure? Fantasy. I mean, okay, that's not that far off. Comedy. I didn't laugh once.
This is like a fucking episode of some show that aired on like TVO or fucking Treehouse. Like hijacked and made feature length.
It's like something you would. It's like something that would have ran for like. Because putting it into. Oh.
To sum up this film, 3 abomination-looking creature things go on a quest to retrieve 5 balloons, and along the way they meet a bunch of celebrity cameos who would rather be anywhere but this movie.
Yeah. Repeat 5 times until it ends.
Yeah.
each time more frustratingly long than the last, even if Christopher Lloyd did briefly pique my interest.
Yeah, he's in this movie. But who else is in this movie?
Oh my god, well, Jesus Christ. We got Carrie Elwes. I am never sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, ever. Misty Miller, Stephanie Renz. Who else? Nick Drago, Tony Braxton. I just accidentally clicked on the image of the windmill from this movie, but I think that honestly could count as an actor. It was so wooden.
Yeah.
And starring a,
than them.
yeah, and introducing a windmill. Anyway. Oh yeah, and also Chaz Palmintry and Jamie Presley. I feel so bad for all of the poor bastards that were in this movie.
Do you recognize any of these names?
I mean, I recognize Christopher and Carrie, but the rest, I'm just totally drawing a blank.
It's like, what the fuck is this movie made for?
Oh, I'll say the long version of that in a minute, but the short answer to that question is nobody, anyway.
The question is this worse than The Chaperone?
We'll find out. Anyway, marketed as an interactive film, that movie encourages the viewers to sing and dance along. The film was released theatrically on August 29th, 2012 by Ken Vizelman Presents and Freestyle Releasing, both of which sound like names you would find in the Walmart $5 DVD bin.
It actually costs $6.
Actually, what?
And by $5, we mean it actually costs $6 or more.
Anyway, it received mostly negative reviews from critics. I wonder why. And it earned just $1 million on a budget of $20 million, making it making it a pretty massive critical and commercial failure, going as far as to be nominated for both Worst Picture and Worst Screen Ensemble at the 33rd Golden Raspberry Awards, although it lost. Oh.
Why do I feel like this was supposed to be like the launch of a franchise?
To quote Brutal Moose when he reviewed Dream Bunny, somebody pictured this as a franchise. They wanted to sell Dream Bunny dolls to all the horrified children of the world. That was the vibe I got from this movie. Somebody wanted to sell somebody wanted to sell Oogieloves dolls to somebody. Anyway. Worth noting, though, it lost both of these awards to the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2.
I would rather watch Breaking Dawn Part 2 than this.
As somebody who has unfortunately seen this movie now, but has not seen Breaking Dawn Part 2, I may have to agree with you, and I've never seen any of the goddamn Twilights.
Alright, now, continue.
Okay, yeah, continuing. How did this abomination come to be? Well, see, what I thought before, because, okay, I should probably add, I have heard of this movie before, never seen it, not even clips of it, but I've heard of it. All I knew is it was bad. But going into it, I was just thinking, like, okay, I'm expecting, like, either straight to DVD, Walmart slop, or something that's at least amusing in a weird way, but not really something worth watching more than once or twice. That is 87 minutes of my life I will never get back. Anyway, yeah, but the film was written by Scott Stabile, and produced by Ken Wieselman, however you say that, who was the producing partner of Teletubbies. That explains a lot in the Western Hemisphere, as well as the American marketing executive at the time for Thomas and Friends. I was wondering when that bastard would show his face around here. And, given this was during the Sharon Miller era of Thomas, that would also explain a lot. His firebox.
There was a show called In the Night Garden that the show reminds me of.
Which I've heard of because of Leo Kim Video, but I've never seen it.
Except In the Night Garden was charming. This is not.
Yeah, this movie tries to be charming and instead comes off as your youth pastor trying to look cool.
This is like the anti-VeggieTales.
God, that's something I didn't expect out of you, but God, it really is. It's like VeggieTales shouldn't have worked, but absolutely did. This could have worked, but absolutely didn't.
This could have worked either way.
Yeah, but anyway.
I feel like the title it sounds like it's not even the first entry. It sounds like it's like the second or third entry in a franchise. And if we've heard of these people, this group of characters before when we haven't, it's like they're gaslighting us.
That's what I thought, honestly. When I found it, because I did have to check, I was able to find it on Tubi, which God bless Tubi for being free, because imagine adding this to your Netflix subscription. But what I was saying, this
movie hitting #1 on Netflix.
But what I was saying, when I was looking up this movie on Tubi, I was like, are we sure this isn't like the second or third or 10th, because just the title just gave massive sequel energy. If it was just called The Oogieloves, or even just The Great, whatever, something about balloons.
The Oogieloves and the and the Great Pumpkin Race.
Oh my
God. Or something.
Yeah.
Oogieloves and the Spirit of Christmas. I don't know.
The Oogieloves and the Tracks to Auschwitz.
The Oogieloves in this not Krogledecker.
The Oogieloves visit Mar-a-Lago.
The Oogieloves visit El Dorado.
Which, oh my God, despite the fact that The Road to El Dorado was also a bomb, my God, even that's a better movie that I'd rather watch 5 times over with a gun at my head. Anyway,
let's continue.
Yeah, Wieselman, The Road to El Dorado, stay tuned. Anyway, Wieselman claims that he and Teletubbies creator Ann Wood, well, I don't know, Ann Wood she, had multiple disputes with each other. Go figure.
Ann wouldn't.
Yeah.
Ann wouldn't.
Well, speaking of Ann wouldn't, because Wood refused to let Wieselman produce a film adaptation of the show. And after seeing this movie, I can see why she refused.
Oh, so this movie basically came about because because Ann Wood refused So I thought, I'll make my own Teletubbies.
Ironically, kind of the same way Shrek came to be if you stop and think about it. Oh my god. Also, I will forever reiterate, given that Steamboat Willie is in the public domain and Shrek has spent the better part of 25 years shitting on Disney, they have the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the world and make Willie the villain of Shrek 5, but I know they won't. Anyway.
Yeah, because the script is probably already written for Shrek 5 anyway.
Yeah, and it was probably written because this son of a bitch has been in development since fucking forever after. Anyway.
Maybe Shrek 6 will have that. I don't know.
Maybe. I would hope so.
They'll do Shrek 6, and they'll do fucking 7.
Yeah.
They have to.
Because if they can do Scream 8 or Oogieloves 1, anything is possible.
Oogieloves -1.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Did you hear about Godzilla -0?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
What's with the title?
What's with
-0?
What's with the title?
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, it is consistent with the first movie. I'll give them that. -1, -0, but I guess because there is a black and white version of -1, which is called -color. I guess their way of thinking with the title was, -color, -0. Oh. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know why it's called -0.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, it's just like that I don't know why it's called Transformers 1. But anyway, the film is loosely based on the characters from the children's television show My Bedbugs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what? I don't...
Look this up.
Okay, let's look at My Bedbug. Okay, yeah, I'm aware that's a sentence. Let's look at My Bedbugs. Okay, My Bedbugs... I hate that there's no normal way to say it. My Bedbugs is an American musical comedy children's television series. Okay. Premiered on WTVS on June 6, 2004. Later distributed nationally by American Public Television. Following the FCC, blah, blah, blah. 2 seasons, 47 episodes.
There were 47 episodes of them?
Oh my god. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Henry Birdseye as J. Edgar. Leedy as Gooby. Eve Gregson as Toofy. Tanya Sharp as Woozy. Marion Sweeney as Roofy. And Chris Nierhaus as Snoozy. Good lord.
Oh, also, there's this running gag of this character having to pull up his pants.
Oh.
Right?
Yep. Anyway, as if the story of the Oogieloves can't get any crazier, after seeing Madea Goes to Jail in a theater, and I know I could just stop reading right there, where he saw how the audience members would shout advice to the characters on screen, Vizelman
Wait, stop. Madea Goes to Jail is like that?
It's not interactive, but I guess at this showing, the audience was particularly interactive.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair...
Can you imagine Madea Goes to Jail with that?
I mean, to be fair, they did do Medea's Tough Love, which is a kid-friendly animated movie, and we will get to that sometime.
Oh my god.
Actually, we'll get to any of the Medeas sometime, because even though their reception is basically the same for all of them, I have a lot to say. Anyway, Vizelman was partial...
Yeah, but Madea and the Big Balloon Adventure.
Ironically, I would rather watch that. Anyway, Vizelman was partially inspired to create a children's film.
You know Adolf Hitler and the big balloon adventure.
Jeffrey Epstein and the security cameras that were turned off because he totally killed himself. Anyway, partially inspired to create a children's film in the vein of Teletubbies with the interactive aspect, allowing children to sing, dance, and respond to the characters on screen. He felt that the idea of interactivity isn't new, but the idea of interactivity in a theater is. This is just giving me Megalopolis flashbacks where you would talk to Adam Driver's character in the theater.
No way.
Hey, just a reminder, you can't legally watch Megalopolis in the US unless you saw it when it was in the theater.
What, so it hasn't been released in Canada?
I couldn't find anything in Canada, but it was released on disc in some other regions.
Yeah.
Anyway, he also.
Okay, how come you can't legally watch it?
Oh, Megalopolis?
Yeah.
Okay. For a while, no official explanation was given. In fact, a 4K Blu-ray combo did go up for pre-order in the US, as did a digital pre-order, but both of which were canceled and taken down. Later on, Francis Ford Coppola, the director of Megalopolis, later came out and said it's because he felt the movie makes more sense to be shown in theaters as a theatrical experience.
That makes no sense.
I mean, by that logic, look around me. Should any of this be in my home?
I mean, then why was this movie given a...
God damn. I'm gonna fucking teleport to James's house later, and I'm gonna be like, hey, can I overdose on your drugs? And the depressing thing is that I think he would let me. But anyway, he also wanted to add something new, to the Pixar and DreamWorks dominated children's film market, saying,
So this guy tried to compete with them?
Yep.
So, I mean, you in one army, bug.
Yeah, you... Jesus. Anyway, he added... What?
You planted grass?
Yeah, that's basically it. You planted grass. Anyway, he also... He added, why can't we have... He added, why can't we...
It's 12.
It's 11:29. Anyway, he added, why can't we have... Why can't we have something that's all love where we don't even have the color black? Pixar has always has the triumph of good over evil, but why...
Repeat that again. Why can't we have something so love?
That's all love where we don't even have the color black. Pixar always has...
So basically, why can't we have a film so love that we don't even have it? Hang on a sec.
Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, the racist jokes write themselves. Jesus Christ. This stupid piece of shit movie. Oh. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. Picking up. Stop.
Yeah.
I said stop.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lizard.
As I was saying, picking up where I left off, Pixar always has the triumph of good over evil, but why does there have to be evil in the first place? Okay. Also, the first place. Anyway,
Look at the light.
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
Say it.
Lizard. Anyway. The film was shot over 4 days in 2009 in various places of Michigan, such as Canton, Farmington Hills, Shelby Township, Waterford, and Windmill Island. To the people.
So it wasn't filmed in Hell, Michigan?
Ironically, no. Though I bet the people of Michigan who caught this movie being filmed over those 4 days probably thought they descended into hell.
No, Hell, Michigan is a real place.
I know it's a real place. I was just saying.
Well, anyway, continue.
Yeah, I can be smart. Anyway, being a
You're pushing your luck, little man.
Being a fan of children's entertainment and having a past experience in it through an appearance on Blue's Clues, Braxton joined the project. After learning that Wieselman, however you say his retarded ass name, produced Thomas the Tank Engine, her son's favorite show. Probably the one wholesome thing I've read so far. She did no preparation for the role, reasoning that she just went into the little kid that I am, that we all are sometimes. I just said I'm going to have fun with her.
Oh, boy.
Coincidentally, the same combination of words also pops up in the Epstein files at least 5 times. Anyway. Braxton did actually have a severe cold when recording the singing voice for the song Ode to Adelaide, and the sneezes that she performed were real. Okay, well, that's neat, at least.
She affected them.
Yeah. I mean, it's unsanitary, but I mean, commitment to the bit, I guess.
If this was filmed pre-COVID.
Oh my god.
Imagine if this was filmed during COVID. And she was sick then.
And the joke writes itself. Anyway. Due to her cold making her voice deep and quote-unquote not kid-friendly, it was pitch shifted higher for the song. The 86-year-old Leachman explained that she did the movements for her song through perseverance, and that the dancing influenced her to get back into exercising after 15 years of not doing so.
finally set in the movie.
And it had to be this movie. My God.
No, I think this movie was motivation. Just because I can't hit rock bottom any lower than being in this, so I might as well.
Honestly, though.
And you said she was how old?
86.
Is she still alive?
Oh my God. I'm gonna look into that now. Nope, died in 2021.
Damn.
Well, anyway, back to the movie that has a giant sombrero in it. Also, that's basically all we know about the production. Shockingly, there was no cocaine involved. At least there's no cocaine involved that we know of.
True.
Anyway, now the more deep. Now, normally I would say, but what about that motherfucking reception? But really, let's focus on how much of a financial fuck up it was. In its debut weekend, Oogieloves proved to be one of the least successful films ever released in at least 2,000 theaters. Its production budget was $20 million, in addition to another $40 million in marketing costs.
Oh my God.
It opened at 17 in the box office to 100,000 in 2,160 theaters, with a per theater average of $47.
That is bad.
Yeah.
Was like 47? That's like 5 people maybe.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah. Fuck it. $7? Are you kidding me? You get. Super bad. Stay tuned. Anyway. Box Office Mojo said the film needed at least $5 million to avoid being dubbed a legendary flop, and it's not going to come anywhere close. At least they were honest. They were Greg Heffley level honest.
Yeah. It's like. Sorry, she can't get to you because she's not in the house, and then she ran. She hates the honest version, right?
Yeah. I can't.
So, that's like the next year I want a chocolate cake. Well, that is if you're alive next year.
I was about to say. It's like I was about to say. No, wait.
The funny thing is, in the book, it was not Frank's grandfather who we said it to. Rowley's grandfather who we said it to.
Which is even worse.
Yeah. Because Rowley's dad already hates his guns.
Okay, what I was going to say, it's like the crew behind this. Okay, what I was going to say, it's like the crew behind this movie were like, I can't wait for it to break even, and the theaters were like, that is if you're in the box office next week. Anyway.
Oh boy, this movie bombed, right?
Yeah. Anyway. It grossed only $445,000 in its opening weekend, surpassing another film released by Freestyle Releasing, that being Delgo, for the lowest opening weekend of a film in 2,000 or more theaters.
Oh my God.
Delgo also played in the same number of theaters as Oogieloves. The film has the second worst opening weekend per theater average for a widely released film at $206. Wow, that's like In today's money, that would be like what? One Lego Krusty Burger, just shy of that. Anyway, to put that in perspective, if each location played Oogie Loves 5 times a day on one screen at an average ticket price of $7, that would translate to fewer than 2 people per showing.
Yeah, but still, like the image of the theater next to it, hearing that, like, when did this film come out?
2012.
Okay, and like, what was? Okay, imagine them seeing the other theater next door, seeing The Dark Knight Rises or The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
And all of a sudden, they hear Oogie Loves, the kids in the Oogie Loves theaters, like screaming, "Toothy, pull up your pants!"
You would have to the theaters that were both playing this movie and actually good movies. I hope they at least offered either a refund or free tickets to the people that had to endure being next to.
These are movie theaters. They don't do that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are the great movie theaters out there. In fact, I'm sure most movie theater employees are like perfectly good people and they're just forced by their bosses to do all the greedy stuff we don't like. But you're right. So anyway, back to
I may be stupid.
Yeah. I may not have a brain. Which, side note, I love how that quote from Monsters vs. Aliens is almost the same as Spencer's "I may be an idiot."
But I'm not stupid?
Like, almost the same quote.
You ask anyone anything about X-Men, and 9 times out of 10, they'll say the part where Logan says, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Anyway.
They forget it's actually a good movie.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, we just remember Logan say the naughty word.
Yep. The naughty word, which would eventually just become the X-Men word. So anyway, back to a shitty movie. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Annelise Cordenal, no. According to Box Office Mojo, over the life of its exhibition in theaters, the film only grossed a grand total of $1,065,907 as measured by its total box office gross. Only
0 to 50
Yep, to a whole new degree. Only Delgo had a worse theatrical gross by total gross, however, as while the Oogie Loves played for 23 days, Delgo only played for 7.
Damn.
It must have been a pretty eventful week. Anyway, following the film's opening weekend, Vizelman attributed the poor box office to the film's marketing, suggesting it might have been more successful if its television spots aired earlier. I mean, I'm not going to...
yeah, true.
I mean...
but what about that motherfucking reception?
Oh, I was getting there. Also, he was also at least appreciative of the press covering the opening weekend, suggesting it would help market home video and possible sequels.
What? They planned sequels to this?
Yep. Oh look, it's everybody's favorite lit cigarette, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Anyway. Now that motherfucking reception. The film has a 32% rotten approval on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh.
It actually seems a little high.
Yeah. I was thinking like a I was thinking it would somehow achieve a -1.
I was thinking like a 10%, but like 32.
Yeah.
Christ.
Did we watch the same movie? Anyway, based on 32 or 22 reviews and a score. That's fuck. Let me try that all over again. A 32% rotten approval on Rotten Tomatoes, based on 22 reviews, and a score of 32% on Metacritic, based on 11 reviews, 0 to 54. Rotten Tomatoes consensus says, although it may serve as a passing diversion for very young viewers, the Oogieloves fails to offer much more than several brightly colored examples of the worst stereotypes of modern children's entertainment. The rare moment where a critic review like that does not piss me off. Lauren King of the Boston Globe considered the Oogieloves to be a dumbed-down mashup of the least creative parts of Teletubbies, Barney, and Pee-wee's Playhouse, which preschoolers would enjoy due to its interactivity, but would be a waste of time for parents in a world where Sesame Street is on TV every day, even in a world where Sesame Street didn't exist. Yeah. King also questioned whether the intent of the film was to set the stage for future merchandising of its yes.
Obviously, it was.
Obviously.
I can't believe that there was already a show that kills.
That's what I'm out here saying. Anyway. Though if the show is anything like this movie, I'm out. Anyway. Mark Olson of the Los Angeles Times criticized the Oogieloves as a prefab construction meant to appear like a beloved set of characters that was ineffectual and disengaging. A.O. Scott of the New York Times reviewed the film from the perspective of the 7-year-old daughter of a family friend.
Wow.
She stated that she thought it was for babies and observed, among other things, that none of the children in the audience were actually paying attention to the film, and that the toddler whose family she saw it with fell asleep partway through the movie.
When you know you failed.
When you fail at making a movie for its target audience, that's when I think you need to reevaluate.
There's a secret already out of this movie. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Anyway. But what about home video? Really short. On February 5th, 2013, the film was released simultaneously on DVD and Amazon Prime Video. The DVD was initially a Walmart exclusive released by Lionsgate Home Entertainment, and then just a few months later, on July 16th, the DVD was then officially sold at other retailers, so Target, Best Buy, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, FYE, etc.
I mean, it's pronounced fine.
Sure.
Is that ridiculous to pronounce it fine?
Sorry, I'm just distracted by whatever the fuck is going on behind me.
The fuck is this? Is that Cody Rhodes?
By the look of it, no, but
Fuck?
I looked away for 2 seconds.
What is this?
I promise I don't know what's happening. I promise on my life.
You have oogieloves to bring you this puppet thing.
we interrupt the oogieloves to bring you Team America on acid. Also, I just noticed one of his ears is bigger than the other.
Rip.
I can't even. I.
Are you recording
this? I don't know what I what is going on back there.
Wait, what? What's that say?
Male chimp. What is?
Male chimp. Male chimp.
It's got to be the funniest instance of something behind me. I gotta learn to stop turning shit on and not paying attention.
What the fuck is he saying?
Yeah, we gotta turn this shit up.
No, I can't hear it.
Oh. Okay, so we're back on Earth. What
even was that? Can you continue?
Yeah, that's just, there's no way we could top that. Anyway, okay, so the oogieloves. We get some composure here.
Continue with home video.
Yeah. I don't know if the DVD has ever been reprinted at any point. I would imagine.
It was only on.
What?
Guessing it was only on DVD.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me because toddler slop, but I'm still going to check eBay anyway, even if I am sort of contaminating my history with this one.
You already did by watching it.
Yeah. Okay, by the look of it, no. It was only ever released on DVD, seemingly.
Right.
Anyway, so back to this, but so we're just gonna say it was DVD only, unless I check again later and suddenly a Blu-ray exists. But anyway, as I said earlier, I have heard of this movie, never seen it, not even clips of it. All I knew is that it was really bad. So when you suggested, but see, when I hear a movie is bad, I go full masochist. I'm like, that's when I go masochistic. So when I heard this movie was bad and when you suggested it, that's when I was like, but anyway, before I even pressed play, I was thinking like, okay, this is either going to be like some Walmart $5 DVD bin, either slop or just mid, or maybe a movie that like was blown a little out of proportion, like not great, not terrible, definitely a kids movie. What I got was, in quotes, definitely a kids movie. In quotes.
Definitely.
In quotes, in that order.
On YouTube.
Yeah. And okay, I'll admit, I did give it the benefit of the doubt. When it started, I was like, okay, this is a little fuck ass, a little weird, a little chopped, but so far starting things off smoothly, maybe not strong, but smoothly. I'm gonna be honest.
And then it got worse, didn't it?
I'm gonna be honest. After the first like 10, 15 minutes, I only half paid attention to it. Like, I sort of just let that shit play while I was looking at other shit and only like tap back in. Like, okay, is this over yet? Mind you, I could have turned it off at any time.
You didn't.
Yeah, like it's you did suggest it, but it's not like you forced me to watch it. I could have shut it off at any time. I could have said after like the first 20 minutes, well, that was a nice episode. Oh, I could have said, like, at any point after the first 20 minutes, well, that was a nice episode. Click. No. I persevered with this vague delusion that it would either get better or at the very least get weird in a funny way. Well, I mean, it got weird, but sadly not in a funny way. And, you know the depressing thing? Watching this movie, I was like, okay, on a quality scale, it's not half bad. I mean, it definitely looks more like it was made on a TV budget than a movie budget, but it's a competently made production. In fact, watching it, I was thinking, like, why wasn't this just a show instead? Like, just a 22-minute, 30-minute TV show. Like, I could take that. In fact, well, granted, maybe if it was a 22-minute TV show, then we wouldn't really be having this discussion right now. But either way, I was like, why wasn't this just a show instead? Because that's what it felt like. It felt like they took.
We found out today it was a show.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, you get what I mean. Like, it felt like they took like a TV show episode and stretched it. Not even tried to like write a coherent plot. Because I'm gonna be honest. Okay, if my brain started to clock out by like the 10-15 minute mark, then by 30-minute mark, I forgot there was even a plot. Like by the 30-minute mark, it felt like just a bunch of vignettes, skits, and sketches, just kind of loosely interwoven together. I'm going to take a brief breather until the funny image, and then I will continue, because it's 1 minute till the funny image.
Wait, did I send something today for the funny image?
Let me check. No, you did not. No, you did not. Though, speaking of it, back to the film. Back to the film. Okay, back to it. But, back to it. Hawktua, anyway. But, it felt like a TV. It felt like, okay, not only did it feel like a bunch of TV show episodes, or a TV show episode stretched out, by the 30-minute mark, it felt like just a bunch of TV show episodes played back to back. Like it felt like this was like 5 episodes of that show that were just stitched together, and all they did was just snip the intro and end credits off of them.
Pretty much.
And my God, it felt like my brain was like active. Again, I could have turned it off at any time, but the longer it went on, I swear the longer it started to feel. Like this was only an hour and 27 minutes long, and 30 minutes into that is basically the halfway point. But by the 30-minute mark, I was like, has this not already been on for an hour? Come to find out, oh, it's only been 30 minutes. Fuck me sideways. And then by the time Christopher Lloyd showed up, I was like, you need to fire your agent. Either that, or you need to give your agent an intervention.
Good lord.
Oh my god. Why does Christopher Lloyd always keep getting roped into these, like, shitty, terrible kids' movies?
Right.
This, Food Fight, probably a string of others I can't think of off the top of my head. Anyway, can I think of a single positive of the stupid fucking cock shit movie? Can I think of any positives? I'll admit, the production design, the props, the sets, the costumes, they look really nice. It's at least a competently made production. It's very put together, very high quality. Maybe not movie quality, but high quality. And I think the cast, at least, you can tell the cast at least are trying. That's it. Just the production design and the cast.
Not cast.
The D. The negatives are basically everything else. I mean, the music, it's basically YouTube Kids or YouTube Shorts dreck. The plot, what plot? The cameos, why are they here? If Brain Rot was a movie, and not even Brain Rot in a funny way, just Brain Rot in its purest form was a movie, this would be it.
This movie is, oh my god.
This movie what?
But I have to give it a 1. Just give it a 1.
Yeah.
1.
Oh yeah. Because you did ask earlier, is it worse than The Chaperone? If I had to compare it to other bad movies that I've seen, not in any particular order, but just other bad movies.
Okay, I wouldn't call this the worst I've ever seen, but this is pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay, but if I had to compare it to other bad movies that I've seen.
So what's your score, Jesse?
I was getting to that, but I'd say it's... Honestly, while I still stand by how bad I think, like, The Chaperone or Madam Web or Last Airbender 2010 all are, at least those have aspects I can enjoy other than two things. What does this movie have? It's literally the kind of...
Wait, so it's worse than a 1?
It literally, at least the other bad movies that I've seen, I would watch more than once. I don't think I will ever... Literally, I could only see myself watching this movie again if I was either babysitting somebody's child or if I was having, like, one of those parties where you just turn on just the shittiest movie you can find.
Oh boy.
Other than...
I'm curious.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't see myself watching this movie, like, more than once ever again. Maybe twice.
So, what's your rating if it's not 1?
Oh, God. Again, as much as I do like the production design and the cast, as I said, I will have to give it a 1. Like, it's like bottom of the... Like, again, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I've seen far worse, but, like, it's still, like...
Worse, right?
It's still, like, bottom of the barrel, just lowest grade. It's not even junk food. It's like it's not even junk food. It's when your mom tries to cook restaurant food at home and the imitation is almost close in presentation, but the taste is just off.
That we have McDonald's at home.
That is basically this movie. It's like we have Pixar at home. We have DreamWorks at home.
This was literally we have Teletubbies at home because the director tried to make a Teletubbies movie.
Yes.
And they said no.
So
the chaperone is still worse, I guess.
I guess. Even though I would still rather watch. I'm going to admit it. I still would rather watch The Chaperone over this piece of shit.
Really?
Because it
Because you gave The Chaperone a lower rating.
Oh, yeah, I did. That was fun.
That's actually. Well, that was the old rating system.
Well, yeah.
The Ruffalo.
Yeah, we haven't.
This is the Ruffalo.
Yeah. We haven't really done the conversion rate.
I guess the conversion rate is I don't know. So I guess if we were doing the old system, this would be a 0.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh God, but yeah.
Which is equal to one Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. Oh God.
Anyway.
I guess I can say at least it was only an hour and 27 minutes. You know, I was in and out of there before I could realize I'd been fucked over.
True.
Even if that is 87 minutes of my life that I will never get back.
Satch.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's coming up next.
That it's called humankind, not human me. It's happiness, not half vagina.
Not half vagina.
Successfully copied. Joke's on you. I'm an ordinary human. I have no special powers you can copy. Some upgrades, Mr. Wayne. Or financial. You Just what kind of place is this? 5 nights, huh? I only packed clothes for 3. Sorry, but I'm not interested in pyramid schemes. Strongest of today, huh? Guess he won't be the strongest of tomorrow, that's for sure. Okay, Mario. Time to party. You reminded.
That was so stupid.
Your damaged Lego is still useful, even though at first glance it seems like these pieces are totally destroyed, but actually they are perfect for building a brutal Lego battle scene. So that's exactly what I'm doing today, starting with a simple base, and I'm making sure to leave a couple studs for the minifigures. Also, I'm going to leave this spot empty to make something cool later. Then I'm turning my brick-built Rebus into his battle-damaged form, and we also need his unfortunate victims, this generic Jedi and a Trooper. Going back to this empty spot, I will use it to simulate damage from Rebus dragging his lightsaber. And finally, when we put it all together, we get an epic scene.
Nice.
Your damaged Lego is still. Listen, you. How much is this item?
It's 12 minutes.
You guys accept cold hard cash? Oh, thank God.
No, I'm not taking a water for cash.
He said you guys would take cold hard cash. I can bust it right in this cooler.
I'm not going to take the wet cash.
It's still cash.
Well, we're not doing it. Unfortunately, so.
Can't you guys at least give me a quick chance to bust this off?
No, sorry.
How much is it?
I wish I had a pocket knife to cut this tag.
Oh, I have one of my things in my pocket. Yeah, I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Why do you have a snake in your pocket?
Would you like a side of mac and cheese?
Oh, now I have a side dish too.
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
I wish you brought my dog in your pocket. You would have flipped this part.
Oh, I have your dog in my pocket.
What do you mean you have my dog in your pocket?
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Is it my dog?
Come on, Sprinkles, come
Oh my god, how do you have my dog in your pocket?
Jesus.
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Oh, you have everything in your pocket. Why don't you pull my dad who left me as a kid?
Oh, I have your dad in my pocket. Let me get it.
Wait, what?
Come on, John. You can do it.
You got my
Not where I thought that was heading.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Have your dad.
I need to apologize.
So imagine playing Guitar Hero. And you see Kurt Cobain singing "You Give Love a Bad Name" by Bon Jovi. Well, in 2009, that actually happened, and Courtney Love absolutely lost her shit over it. When Guitar Hero 5 hit the shelves, fans discovered something pretty wild, kind of cool, but really wild. Once you unlocked Kurt Cobain's avatar, you could make him perform any song in the game, and yes, even like glam rock power ballads. So when Courtney Love found out about this, she immediately went to war on Twitter, threatening to sue the shit out of Activision, and she claimed the game was turning Kurt's legacy into a travesty and a joke. But here's the thing, Activision fired back, saying they had a signed contract from Courtney herself. Even Dave and Chris from Nirvana put out a statement saying they were dismayed by the avatar, and they explicitly called on Activision to relock the character so he could only be used for Nirvana songs. In the end, despite all the legal threats and public call-outs, the lawsuit never actually happened. What do you think about this, though? Is it disrespectful to the...
No, it's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. That's not disrespectful at all. Yep, that's something. Surfing, durfing, derping. Surf. Scooter. Scooter, man. Scooter, man.
Big finger.
Yeah.
Big finger, man.
Big finger, man.
I'm finger, man. Boring.
Oh, yeah.
Why do girls don't sound like ambulances when I complain? I don't know. Come on. Why do girls...
Dry dry chum. Dry chum. Spider. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Back the boys need to rope. This is a day I've been waiting for 30 years. And now I get to share it with my son. Get ready for the greatest video game of all time. Donkey Kong. This game sucks! What universe does this even take place in? Everything needs to take place in a universe. The warehouse with Gladys where a monkey took a girl. What about the microtransactions that slowly bankrupt our family? I could build the same game on our house. Donkey Kong, I'm sorry I put you in a dress so we needed a damn some local set. Carol! Carol!
What is all this noise? I'm trying to buy everything on Amazon in here.
Carol!
My foot! Oh, I think it's broken.
Uh-oh, next level. Back the boys need to...
Funny, right?
Yep.
That's Homelander, right?
Homelander.
Happy birthday, Mom. Oh, well, Pokeball? Open it, open it. Ditto? I heard you talking with Ozzy on the phone the other day. You said you broke your last Ditto and you were going to pick one up in an adult toy store. Well, that's silly.
Oh my god.
Anyway, have fun playing with your new
Buddy.
Yeah.
you know. Love you, Mom. Oh, I better start giving up to the turkey dough to unwind that. Come on. Happy birthday.
Ford.
Fine.
Zach. But
Oh,
this has an to it a long time, actually.
yeah. Slay.
Think we ever really got over that language barrier? It's not your fault. What the fuck? You speak English? What? Think we ever all that work? What did it take? I can't deal with people anymore. All right. I have the one and only. Oh, no, I ain't seen nothing. Tell me why you stopping me. You know, let me know what he said. Can I ask you something? Do you know the most man? The most I know the most. Who lives on Brewery Lane? Well, he's married to the most man. The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Do you?
Oh god.
What would make you president?
Maybe it's because I can recite all 50 states in a quarter of a second.
What?
I'm gonna go Batman gone. Now, you just pissed me off. Can I stay with you? What? Can I stay with you? Please. Of course. Really? No. Please, I don't. Ooh, girl, my hair is giving today. I ain't gonna.
What's this?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so great?
Wait, the Mandalorian final trailer.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty.
But
Oops.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child. I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards. This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Mm.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first. We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for. Luck.
Hmm.
Strap in.
just the way. Yep.
Remove the third letter of your name. You watching?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Amugus.
Mom. I like
Yeah.
picture of me and nature.
Yeah.
What rhymes with woman?
Something.
Woman.
We got him.
I like girls who are told. Well,
Yeah.
he texts the wrong number. Oh. Oh.
Waiter! Yes, sir. This is Grover, your waiter. May I help you? Before you decide what you want to eat, would you take a look? It's our special today. Oh, yes, that looks delicious. I would like a sandwich, just like the one in the picture. Excellent choice, sir. Yes. But waiter, would you hurry, please? I don't have much time. Yes, sir. I'll rush your order on this special there, Johnny. Hello there. Yes, Grace. Yes. Nice day. Oh, you will not, yes, sir. Yes. Just a minute, waiter. Yes, sir. No, look at the picture. See on the picture? Yeah. Picture has potato chips, but there are no potato chips on my sandwich. Forgot the potato chips. Oh, what a mistake, sir. I should have. Here, same thing every day. I don't know why I come in this place. Oh well. Okay, here we go, sir. Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Now, just a minute. Let me check it out. Okay. No. What? No. Look at the picture. It's still not right. See, on the picture there's a pickle, but on my sandwich there is no pickle.
There
Nope,
is no
it's wrong.
pickle.
I cannot argue with you, sir. You are absolutely correct. I will have to get you another, well, not another sandwich. What sandwich is it? Will you go get the pickle on my sandwich? Oh, my goodness. Same thing every day. I only have a few minutes left. So it's my second day here, and I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what. Okay. Yes, sir. How'd you like that? Okay, let me check it out. Yes. Uh-oh. Nope. What? No. Nope. This sandwich is not the same sandwich that's in the picture here. Look at the picture. See? You left off the olive. There's an olive in the picture, but no olive on my sandwich. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to get you a new olive. Okay. You would have to like olives. I'm trying. You forgot the olive. Please hurry. Oh, dear. Now, I don't know. I think we have the problem solved. Sir, I think that is complete. But would you please check it? Yes, let me check it with the picture. I'm very nervous, please. Let's see, there's the potato chips. Potato chips on the plate, potato chips in the picture. Pickle in the picture, and pickle on the plate. Olive in the picture, and olive on my sandwich. Just perfect. Thank you, sir. Yes, it's perfect. Well, goodbye. Wait, what? What goodbye, sir? What? Well, my lunch hour's over. I don't have time to eat it now. See you tomorrow.
Jesus.
Flight 123 to South America will be boarding in just a few minutes. Oh, where's that waiter? Waiter! Oh, waiter! May I have your order, sir? No, not you. What are you doing here? I am routine, sir. Trying to make a living like any other man. All right, things about South America. I know what these mountains are. I know what these valleys are. I know what the rivers are. I know what these lakes are. I know what these forests are. I know what it's deserts are. I repeat, flight 123 to South America is now boarding. Forget the sandwich. I know what you're going to say. You're going to ask me how I know all this stuff about South America. Final call to South America. Sir, it's because of this map behind you. This wonderful, glorious map. Will you get out of my way? Flight 123 is ready for takeoff. Wait.
Oops.
You made me miss my plane in South America. You're not too bad, sir. You can still look at your map. How about that Friday sandwich?
Okay.
Waiter! Eating outside makes me really hungry. The waiters are on roller skates. Maybe I'll get lunch faster. Waiter! Just a minute, sir. Oh no, not him again. What is he doing? Following me? Where you eat outside and breathe and healthy fresh air. I like something to eat. Also, Italy. Anywhere. It is all around. We breathe it and eat it at coffee when it is fresh. I'll be right back.
Okay. Guess while he does that, I'll get something out of the fridge. We'll be right back. On it.
I'm back.
I will get you another menu, sir. Forget the menu. Forget the menu. I think I'll eat inside. There is a 20-minute wait for these five-seater. That means an hour for sure. May I suggest a cheeseburger? It is nourishing and it is healthy. All right, a cheeseburger. Fine.
Cheeseburgers, pie.
Charlie, give me a cheeseburger and a red plate. Oh, I think there's a hurricane out there. Oh, I'm really hungry. Maybe And also move cheeseburgers. My cheeseburger flew away. That does it. I'm getting out of here. Not too fast, sir. You forgot to pay your check. Check? Yeah, that's $5.50 for the burger. But what about the wind? That's another thing about the wind. It is I'm good there when you need it. It is all this stuff, cakes, donuts, cookies. Can I get some help here, please? Oh, hello, sir. Oh, no. It's you. You're the guy that works over at Charlie's. Well, yes, sir. I have many jobs. I'm still trying to find my niche in life. Okay. Okay, I'll make this very simple. I don't want any trouble. I would like one. Excuse me, sir. I must ask you to take your number over there. Yeah, well, when I call your number, then you will be served. So please take a number. But I'm the only one in here. I'm sorry, sir. This is store policy. The sign outside says John's Bakery, not Rover's Bakery. I only work here. Okay. I'll take the number. Over here, sir. Right over here. This machine here will give you a number. Yes, now go ahead. Very good. Now, what is the number? 40. 40. Yes, sir. 40 is your number. When I call the number 40, you will be served. Here we go. Listen up. Number one. Anybody have number one? No. Okay, how about the number two? Anybody here have number two?
Number 2.
Numero dos? I'm the only one here. Excuse me, sir. I did not tell you how to do your job, do I? Now, where was I? Oh, yes, right. Sir.
Jesus.
Number three. Anybody have number three? How about number four? I'll wait for it. Four. Five. Six. Anybody have a seven? Seven.
Mm.
No. How about the eight? Nine. Anybody have nine? And 10? No. How about 11? Anybody have 11? 12? I don't believe this. Do you have the 12, sir? No. Please be quiet. 13? No, the piggy quiet. 14? 15? 16? Could you please hurry it up? Start from the beginning. 17?
17.
18? One twice. 18? 19? 20? 21? Five people? 22? 23? I'm sorry, sir. What? No, just get on with it, please. Now let me think. 24? 25?
I'm so sleepy.
26? 27? Speak up now. 28? 29? 30? Come on, the big 3-0. Anybody? 31?
Oh my god.
Where's he going? God!
30 forever? Ugh.
Yes, here, I have it. 40. That's me. Number 40. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right, mister. What can I get you? I'd like one jelly donut, please. Sir, one jelly donut for me. Yeah, then can you put that in a bag? A bag? You want the bag? Yeah, a bag. Give me the number, sir. Another number? Yes, sir. I need a number for the jelly donut and another number for the bag. Pick a number, sir. Don't believe me. Pick a number. Pick a number. All right. Come on, pick a number. All right. I'm taking a number. Give me four. Okay, what's the number? 41. Okay, this is for the bag now. What? What? Anybody with a one? Please be one, sir. Two. The three. Sir, this is not a nice floor for a nap.
That lasted so much longer than I thought it would. You know what, let's watch this one and then we'll go. Die. Alright.
Oh my god. We will watch that another time.
Yeah.
I love.
I forgot how much rage bait.
You forgot how much rage bait what?
I forgot how much rage bait Grover partook in.
Do a little trolling.
Yep. On that note, I guess what we learned tonight. Well, I guess it's a combo of two lessons. Kids deserve better entertainment. In a
No, wait, no. There was a show. We learned there was a show.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can add the third on top of that, which is some things just don't need to be a movie.
Wait.
Yeah. We learned there's a show. We learned that kids deserve better and that some things don't need to be a movie. In that order. Anyway, come back tomorrow night when I inevitably realize and really succumb to the fact that I really watched this movie to the point where I probably start to go a little insane. But will I elaborate further? Nope. Because I said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you drugs, you go. Okay.
Get your phone fixed.
Anyway, if you do drugs, you go. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Keep doing that.
Stop. Good night, and I want to oogly love myself into a new I want to oogly love myself into a noose. Have a day. If anybody can think of a movie, I mean, granted, I said earlier that Oogly Loves was not the worst movie I've ever seen, but still, though, if anyone can think of a movie even worse than that, please let me know. Awesome, stop clicking. Well, anyway, I'm off to watch an even worse movie. It's called Waking Up Tomorrow Morning. Have a day.